Blake Snell, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Toronto,
stepping up to the plate, Bo Bichette, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First offering on its way. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. In there, and he's in control, 0-2 now. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Two-0 count. The pitch is taken, strike 1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit on the ground to short. Adames picks it up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away.
Lourdes Gurriel.
Stepping in, number 13. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Choi is there, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Matt Shoemaker is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, the maker of shoes, Matt Shoemaker. Split finger's his best pitch. Good fastball, not a great one. 91 to 93 miles an hour. Split finger is the key for Matt Shoemaker. Has the straight changeup to go along with it. You'll know if he's on early. Lots of swings and misses on the splitter.
Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Lifted down the line in left, but this will land untouched. Another 2-2 offering. Seared down the first baseline, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
He's set. Here it comes. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Batting third.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle-of-the-order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And they're runners at the corners now. A 1 pitch on its way. Left side, but well foul. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Coming to the plate now, Yandy Diaz, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gurriel coasts under it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First offering on its way. Pitches high, the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. We return to Tropicana Field after this. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Snell is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
Called a strike there. 2-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2. But when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Might have gone after ball 4 there as this one's fouled away off to the right. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field as the Blue Jays are even now at 1 run apiece.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Here's Justin Smoke now.
Hitter. Justin.
Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Base is empty here with nobody out. And it's 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Popped up. Diaz is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on catcher Travis d'Arnaud. He's going to have to step up today and have a big game for these guys. Not known necessarily for his defensive acumen, more of a big pop guy on the offensive side. He has got to control this game.
At the plate, Rendell Grichuk. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen.
Brandon Drury will bat next, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
The 2-2. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Pham has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Travis d'Arnaud.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
And it's fouled away. Three and one now as that misses down and in. And he takes ball four. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Settling in now, number 35. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch of the at-bat. There goes the runner. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there, but you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And he lays off for ball one. One out, nobody on. One and two. The 1-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well, too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row. He fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Brandon Lowe. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Behind 0-2 now. prior to the 0-2 will move to first. And the runner back. Shoemaker comes set. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Next to bat for Toronto, Reese McGuire, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Number 10.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Derek Fisher the next to bat as he'll take a look at ball 1. Fisher, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
3-0 to him now. The 3-0 pitch is a heater in there for a strike.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Popped him up. Diaz in foul ground. 1 down. At the plate, Bo Bichette. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. First offering on its way. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside. McGuire leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he takes strike 2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Fouled off.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. This is in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Meadows, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Striding in, number 8, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Two out here and a runner at second. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The set and the 2-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Pham on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. Blue Jays held in check. Home half of the 3rd coming up, tied at 1. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning.
Kevin Kiermaier.
First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker, he's only 1 for 10. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Austin Meadows, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. And he fouls this one off. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. So they'll have to be content with just the strikeout there as the runner's able to get himself into scoring position with 1 away. Now a spin and a throwback to second, and he's back easily. Into the box now, Tommy Pham. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hard ground ball to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Now batting.
Hey, nice effort by the third baseman right there to slide and try and knock that down. That ball was hit too good in the perfect spot.
In now, Ji-Man Choi, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Fisher's under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game.
Now batting.
And that would bring in Yandy Diaz. Picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. From the stretch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Pham leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. This is on the ground over to first. Rory fields it cleanly. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. The sights and sounds of a more coming up under the dome in just a moment. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Leading off with the Blue Jays.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Lourdes Gurriel.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Ready for another chance? Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. Guerrero can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. One and two now.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready with another 2-2. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Justin Smoke.
2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And in next, the switch hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball foul down the left side. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Now that's popped up. Choi is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. Our score remains 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in,
Leading
Travis
off
d'Arnaud. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
d'Arnaud.
50th pitch of the game on its way, and it's fouled away. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. Misses for ball 1.
1-2.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now batting, number 35.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, number 35. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Inside and low, 2-1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Around first, digging for 2.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Into the box, Willy Adames. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Fisher looking up. And it's gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, and Tampa Bay has taken a 4-1 lead.
Man, he threw a two-seamer hoping to get some movement, but that thing did nothing to fool him, and he squared it up perfectly. Pretty swing of the bat there.
Now batting.
Stepping in now,
Number
Brandon Lowe. Fouled off. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll line up a foul ball. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
2-1 after the foul ball there. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Shoemaker's ready. Here it comes on 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Austin Meadows, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Ready once again, Tommy Pham. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
High in the air. Foul ball. Fastball called for strike 2. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Here comes the Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So the pitching line will not be kind to him here this afternoon, as he just pretty much could not get anything working. Brock Stewart answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Brock Stewart. Now batting, first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Standing in now, Ji-Man Choi. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. One 0 count. Here it is. A ball and a strike. Two out, nobody on. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Lays off. 2-2 now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball, as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Three-two pitch. Here's a drive out toward left center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Now batting, the third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Stepping in, Yandy Diaz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Skied into straightaway right. Fisher's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Randall Grichuk, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Diaz is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and into bat next it'll be Brandon Drury. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. Drury stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was a 13th round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Now batting, number 10.
Digging in to try it again, Reese McGuire. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Low scoops it up, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 7-1. So striding forward now, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
d'Arnaud.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And he popped him up. Bichette over to his right, 1 away.
Now batting, number 35.
So stepping in, number 35. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First offering on its way. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In now, Willy Adames, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0. takes this the other way to right, but he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on to put it away, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. They're on top 7-1. Now in the box, Derek Fisher. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Kiermaier. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 11.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, D-Row, that's a 1-out single right there. And hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far.
There can get his attention a little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is a breaking ball that misses off the plate. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Yeah, and if you can make it all the way to the 6th inning before you give up a walk, you're doing something right. He's been very efficient so far, so we'll see if he can get back on track here.
Digging in, number 13. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
Ball 1.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
(2-0) to the Jays left fielder.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Hey. 2-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
I think that's one of the toughest calls
Now
for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
A ball and no strikes. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The payoff pitch one more time. Hit in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're down 7-1. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brandon Lowe hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
No balls and 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Ball
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Richard is in pursuit. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting. The center
Into
fielder,
the box now, Kevin Kiermaier.
Kiermaier.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. So 2 outs now in the Tampa Bay 6th, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. He's set, and the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
The 0-1 yanked on the ground down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Now another 0-2. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Batty, you can't fold the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
Digging in once again, Tommy Pham. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now the payoff pitch home. Locks him up for strike 3. Oliver Gray is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 47. Oliver.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Justin Smoke. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Now to the plate, Rendell Grichuk. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. First pitch coming. Here it is. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Hit hard on the ground to short. And a close play at first as he had to go up the ladder to get that one, but he kept a foot anchored on the bag, and that's your second out.
Brandon Drury.
At the plate, Brandon Drury. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that ends the inning. Blue Jays go. So digging in now, Ji-Man Choi. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Ji-Man Choi.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2 balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Now at the plate, Yandy Diaz. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Yandy Diaz.
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Choi on at first, nobody out. Behind 0-2 now. A pause and the 0-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Grichuk moves over, 1 out.
Now batting, catcher Travis.
1 out now in the Tampa Bay 7th. And up next, the catcher Travis d'Arnaud. First pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gurriel moves over, 2 down.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, number 35. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. Stepping into the box, Reese McGuire. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1-0 the count. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Down the now the catcher wanted it down and they got him to chase it for strike 2. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Striding in once again, Derek Fisher. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pham on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Number 11.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Bo Bichette. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball. Hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roll, you see your shortstop get a glove on it, and you're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
Number 8 is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Down 1-1.
Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2. Bichette, the runner at first with 2 gone. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Now back.
Digging in now, number 13, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Low with the splitter, ball 1.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. 2 down, runners at first and second. Ripped down the first base line. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the... Now at the plate, Willie Adames. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
The shortstop.
First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here's the payoff pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. Now at the plate, Brandon Lowe. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 2-0 on the way. The count now at 2-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a throw over, back in standing. High in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Next for Tampa Bay.
Into the box now, Kevin Kiermaier. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he takes ball 1. Now it's 2-0. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
I'm not going to lie. I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
Now the 2-1. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Austin Meadows, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. A 1 pitch on its way. Ball 1. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Richard is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
The left fielder, number 29.
Standing in, Tommy Pham. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Misses. Ball 2. Still even at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Stepping up now, Ji-Man Choi. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike one.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 1-1 home. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Full count, 3-2. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Derek Law enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Yandy Diaz will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Lowe, the runner at third. Pham on second. Choi at first. 2 out in the inning. Strike 2. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third. So here's the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Heading out towards shallow right. Meadows is there. 1 out. So striding in, Justin Smoke. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
That's wide. 2-0. Ball 3 as he misses low with it here. (3-0). Here it is, and that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. Ready now, Rendell Gritcher. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch, and a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Two and two. Here now the 2-2 is taken high above the zone.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Rendell Gritcher goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 2 out with the man at first. To 1-2 now. Now this small but vocal crowd come to their feet. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Stepping in now, Reese McGuire. Oh, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Fastball well outside.
3-0 the count.
He's just thrashing out there right now. I don't think he knows where anything is going.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Right fielder, number 20.
Ready for another shot now. Derek Fisher. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on the second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back of the